Hey, how you doing, traders? How are you getting on this week? Hope you're all having a great week. So this is Tommy here from Trading with Harmony, and this week I'll be analysing the markets from the 20th of July to the 24th of July. So see you straight after the intro. Alrighty then, so here we are with the euro dollar. So this week you can see we've been pushing up, so that's great. So let's go. Okay, so let's go into the 4-hour. So okay then, so last week we were down at this point here, and I was talking about where we're looking for a price to come up and to hit our TP2 being the 1.1450, which it did. So if you're in that trade, guys, well done. That's great. We've got a nice few pips on that one. So let's see then, we are for this week and beyond then, what we're looking for is price to quite possibly come back into this area. And then what we're looking for a price to head up to our new TP1 being the 1.1520 and quite possibly get a pullback into this area. And then to our TP2 being 1.1606 for this week and beyond in the euro dollar. Okay, so the pound dollar then, we can still see here it's really price has been for the last while, it's been struggling in this area right here actually, yeah. And so it's the bears and the bulls are really fighting really big time here at this level, yeah. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So last week we were at this point here. And what I was talking about last week was that once we can get price to hold at this actual support level being the 1.2530, and then what I was looking for was price to head up to our TP1 being the actual 1.2723. So it is really, it's struggling here at the moment, but I'm still looking for this price to continue up to this level. So for this week and beyond, I'm looking for our TP1 to be hit, and then quite possibly we'll get a pullback into this area and then up to our TP2 for this week and beyond to 1.2860. Okay, so the dollar yen, again another market that actually is struggling again. We can see here in the daily candles. Okay, so let's go into the 4 hour. So last week we were at this point here, and what I was talking about last week, we were looking for it to go more north again and to hit our TP1, which is really struggling at the moment. It's solitating at this level here. So it's been pretty much going sideways the last week and a half. So I'm still looking for price to continue up to hit our TP1. So what this week then, we're looking for quite possibly get a little bit more of a pullback down into this support level and to head up and hit our TP1 being the 107.89 and quite possibly get a pullback into this level here and then up to our TP2 being 108.74 this week and beyond. Okay, so we have the actual dollar Canadian. So we can see here for the last good few weeks it has been really going sideways again in this area. Okay, so let's go into the 4 hour and have a look at our setups. Okay, so last week we were at this point here, and what I was talking about, I was looking for a price to come back up into our resistance area and then to continue hit down our TP1 being the 1.3400. So this week I'm still looking for the same setups, so we might just get a little bit more of a pullback. It might hold at this level, and then I'm looking for price to break this and to continue down and to hit our TP1 being the 1.3400 and then quite possibly get a pullback up into this area here, and then a continuation down to our TP2 for this week and beyond to the 1.3300. Okay, so the pound Aussie hen, so it's still trying to hit this actually weekly support here. It's still not actually making much progress, but we can see here that this is a crucial support line here right at the 1.7691 level. So let's go into our 4 hours and have a look at the actual setups. Okay, so last week we were at this area here, and what I was looking for last week was for price to come back into this actually range here in the 1.8086. So it has broken through that. So for this week and beyond, I'm still looking for price that might get a triple bottom here, and then to come up and to break this actually resistance level, and it's going to come back into this actually zone, and then up to our TP1 being the 1.8246, and then for next week and beyond to come up and hit our TP2 being the 1.8370 in the pound Aussie. Okay, so the euro yen then, so we can see here in the actual daily candles it is pushing up more north. That's great. So let's look at the actual 4 hours. So this week then it has hit our TP1, so that's great. Let's see then, we were at this point here last week, okay, and what I was looking for was price to hold at this actual support level. So it shot past on the Monday opening, shot past and went straight up and hit our TP1 being the 121.98. And so what I'm looking for then for this week then is that we quite possibly get a bit more of a pullback into this area, and then to continue up and hit our TP2 being the 12310. Okay, so we can see here then actually gold is still in our ascending channel. So let's go into the 4 hours. So last week we were at this point here, and what I was looking for was price to hold at this support level being the actual 1788, and it could come up and hit our TP2. So it's still struggling at this level. It's been pretty much going sideways here for the last week and a half. So hopefully this week then we will see that quite possibly we'll get a little bit more of a pullback into this area, and then continue up and hit our TP2 being the 1821 in gold. Okay, so the actual Dow, the Dow then is come up higher again this week in our ascending channel. So let's go into the 4 hours. So we can see here last week we were at this point, price had finished here last week, and then it shot up and hit our actual TP2, so that's great. So if you're in that trade, guys, you will have picked up over 300 pips in that move. So let's see then, so for this week and beyond, what we are looking for is for price to continue back down into this actual support level, and then to continue up and hit our TP1 being the 27050, and quite possibly get a bit of a pullback into this area, and then up to our TP2 being the 27460 in the Dow. Alright guys, so that's it then again for another week. So thanks very much guys for everything. I really appreciate you supporting and helping me to grow my channel, so that's great, appreciate that. And if this is your first time actually seeing this channel, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell and give the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And basically if you're looking for any other kind of trading, intraday trading or swing trading, you can see that all on the website with tradingwithharmony.com, and hit me a actual comment either on the YouTube channel or on the info@tradingwithharmony.com, and I'll get straight back to you guys. So guys, have a great week and I'll talk to you again. Take care. Bye bye.